Good morning, Commander. Please forgive the intrusion. My name is Leo Heller. I represent the same client that hired Granite to recover the petroleum processing facility. My client still needs the facility. Granite has problems and is no longer part of the equation. You happen to be in the right place at the right time. You see the rebels could send reinforcements at any time. Now is the time to act. Take that facility and you will be rewarded handsomely, Commander. I can get you and your men out of there. Commander, I am trying to acquire a real-time satellite feed of your immediate area. Organize your remaining troops and secure your perimeter. I will contact you shortly. I have the satellite feed. It looks like you have an enemy patrol moving towards your position from the north. Once your situation has stabilized, I will be able to get a helicopter in and provide some supplies. Commander, the helicopter is on the way. There is an anti-aircraft emplacement to your west. It is well defended. Be careful. After you have made it safe for the helicopter to land, drop smoke in the base to mark the landing zone. I am glad that you made it out safely, Commander. After you replenish your supplies, you will be flown back to finish the job. Your primary objectives will be to capture the petroleum refinery and eliminate all rebel presence. Be aware, Commander, that they are expecting another frontal attack. Lastly, I have put together a list of mercenaries that may supplement your organization. I have worked with many of them in the past. They are all good candidates. Refer to their dossiers for more information. Commander, the petroleum refinery is northwest of your position. I have confirmed that the facility is well defended and prepared for an attack. Be resourceful, Commander. There is a village directly to your west. The people there may be able to help you. Notify me when you have control of the facility. Commander. I'm glad I was able to contact you. Excellent work in Angola. The client is very pleased. An investigation team determined that the petroleum refinery was actually a chemical manufacturing plant. The plant was geared up to produce substances that are crucial components of chemical weapons. The client who hired us is a man named Stein. He indicated that the plant was being operated by Tetsuyama, a private mercenary company. Remember their name, Commander. They are supposed to be very good, very professional. Now, a bit more about myself. I work as a liaison here in Brussels, helping those in need of mercenary services make contact with groups like your own. I have taken the liberty of adding you to my roster. I look forward to a long and prosperous relationship, Commander. There is another matter I would like to discuss, though. Another job. This time, I am the client. There is an arms supplier in Romania that I have not heard from lately. This would not normally be of concern, but he has been a dear friend for many years. This morning I received a call from his son. It appears that he has gone missing. I will provide you with tickets to Bucharest and ground transportation to the town where he lives. The man's name is Alexandru Cuza. His son is Nikolai. Meet Nikolai outside the church at 0400. He will give you more information. Please, travel in civilian clothing as tourists and do not carry your weapons in the open. The police are very suspicious. Find Alexandru, Commander, and I will make it well worth your while. Good day, Commander. Again, I commend you on your work. Alexandru and Nikolai were very pleased. I have wired payment to your account. On to business. It seems you are already developing a bit of a reputation. Mr. Stein, our first client, has requested you specifically for another job. First, let me tell you a little about Stein. I have done business with him for years. His organization is powerful, and he values anonymity. It seems that there is a situation developing in northern Russia. A British operative named Schofield was sent by MI6 to a remote naval base on the Kola Peninsula. His instructions were to investigate reports that the base was actively and illegally selling aging Russian hardware to any that would buy. The reports appear to be true. Schofield transmitted a message warning that an Alpha-class attack submarine, the Zhirinovsky, is being prepared for sale. After he made the transmission, as far as we know, Schofield was captured. The problem lies in the identity of the buyer. Stein fears that Tetsuyama is behind the deal. They are involved in a large-scale operation of some kind, Commander. In any case, your mission is threefold. Rescue the operative Schofield. There is a prison in the base where he is probably being held. Once you have him, take him to the extraction point. He will be picked up there. Second, use cameras that I will provide you to photograph the Strategic Weapons Disarmament Facility. Nuclear weapons are being dismantled there. Stein suspects that they are up for sale as well. Finally, destroy the Zhirinovsky. It must never set sail. When you have completed your task, return to the extraction zone. Be wary. The base is well guarded by elite Russian soldiers. Good luck to you, Commander. Good work in Russia, Commander. The photographs that you brought back and the information obtained from Schofield are being analyzed now. Stein is pleased. I was informed this morning that there is more work to be done. A man named Jose Garcia is causing some considerable trouble in South America and the Caribbean. Senor Garcia runs a large drug cartel based on the Isla de la Juventud just south of Cuba. This would normally not be of concern, as we are not the DEA. However, Garcia is using the cash that his cartel generates to bankroll several South American Marxist guerrilla groups and to help fund a biotechnology company called Genetisystems. The guerrillas are being paid to provide armed support to Genetisystems. Most worrisome, Genetisystems and Tetsuyama are both under the wing of the Genesis Group. Stein wants to make sure that Senor Garcia is shut down. You will rendezvous with an Illume operative named Maria Rojas. She has been undercover on the island for a number of weeks. Look for a yacht to arrive with one of Garcia's associates aboard. It would be fortuitous to neutralize the yacht before any of the passengers disembark. Commander, analysis of the intelligence gathered in Russia is complete. The situation is rather worse than was suspected. Stein wants to speak directly with you. Hold on while I patch him through.
Hello, Commander. I wanted to first thank you for your work to this point. Your efforts have been instrumental in dealing with a very serious threat. It's time now you know the whole story. I'm one of the founding members of a private organization called Illume. It's a clearinghouse of sorts for intelligence on terrorist groups and other radical organizations. We've been tracking some extremists that call themselves the Genesis Group. A man by the name of Gerald Dirksen leads it. Tetsuyama, the people with whom you have now had 2 run-ins, is their militant wing. Another corporate entity, Genetisystems, is their research and development arm. The reason I am coming to you, Commander, is because every attempt we make at getting close to Genesis is blocked. This morning, the body of your contact on the last mission, Maria Rojas, was left in the lobby of our building. Genesis would not be so brazen if they weren't planning something big very soon. They are purchasing or otherwise acquiring all of the weapons of mass destruction that they can. I fear the worst. Because I am sure we have a security leak, I am turning this operation over to you and Heller. He will brief you on what needs to be done next?
The Russians have several lithium-6 cores for sale. These cores are among the most complex elements of a functioning nuclear warhead. Further, we know that Gerald Dirksen himself has been at the submarine base within the last 48 hours and is expected to return to make a purchase. Genesis Group personnel must not be allowed to leave with any lithium-6 cores in their possession. The consequences could be devastating. Recover all cores and eliminate Genesis' presence. If you can capture Dirksen, that would be a major blow to Genesis. It is unlikely but highly desirable. Finally, install a communications monitoring link on the primary communications relay tower. The link will allow us to monitor all incoming and outgoing transmissions, giving us more time if other deals are planned. I will provide you with the electronics package. When you have completed these objectives, return to the fishing village for extraction. Commander, we have a grave situation developing in Ecuador. Stein has managed to track down the director of genetic systems to a research laboratory there. People in a nearby village have reported unusual disturbances during the last several weeks, culminating in reports of gunfire and aggressive wildlife. I am patching Stein through.
Good evening, Commander. 36 hours after your action in Russia, Dirksen showed up at the base to collect his weapons. Upon discovering that the lithium-6 cores had been stolen, Dirksen made a critical error. Thanks to the communications link that you installed, we were able to intercept a phone call he placed. We traced it to an advanced bionetics research laboratory in Ecuador. The last satellite flyby indicates a potentially explosive hostage situation developing there. You must get there, defuse the situation, and extract the lead researcher, a man named Jack Warble. We need to determine what Genetic Systems' interest is in the research lab. We have to know what they are doing there. Dispatch your team immediately, Commander.
Commander, it is imperative that the truck convoy be stopped. Intercept and destroy them, whatever the cost. Be aware that there is a moderate Marxist guerrilla presence in the area. They will most likely not get involved, but they are known to be sympathetic to genetic systems. They are also skilled in mountain combat and should be respected. The chopper will drop you as close as it can to Jane. The maps look like you only have a couple of clear areas. You must stop those trucks. We have no idea what type of technology they are carrying, but it most likely can be used as a weapon. Make sure that no one from Genetic Systems escapes. I am glad you returned intact, Commander. We have new information. Stein has found his security leak. I am putting him through.
Commander, Illume was corrupt from the start. I do not have all the details yet, but it seems that Dirksen was working both sides of the aisle. You may not know it, but Dirksen was the other co-founder of Illume. It appears he helped me set up this organization just to help him infiltrate the anti-terrorist community. His main goal from the beginning was setting up the Genesis Group as a clearinghouse for terrorist operations. He used me to his ends all along, and I suspected nothing. He is now operating Genesis at the center of a network of terrorists. He has been gathering weapons of mass destruction for distribution to terrorist cells located throughout Europe, the Middle East, and Asia. He must be stopped. I have confirmation that there are still operatives within Illume. I can trust no one except you and Hella. We must act now and do so completely outside of established channels. Hella has located Dirksen in a shelter at Genesis Group's headquarters in Angola, near where we first made our acquaintance, Commander. The facility is extremely well defended. It is also known to be storing large volumes of chemical and biological agents, at least 40% of their stockpile. Your goal is clear. Destroy the shelter and bring Dirksen out, alive or dead.